Well, this video has been a long time coming, but we're finally here. I am going to take you guys on a little tour, I guess. I was going to of the whole house. I'm not going to do that. But what I am going to do is I'm going to show you my brand new streaming room. And hopefully soon, it's going to be a nice YouTube room too. Guys, before we jump into the intro and jump into the tour, I do want to let you guys know that you can follow me on Twitter. My link is down in the description down below. You can also catch me live on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday typically. Also, we have a pretty good Discord server that if you guys ever want to ask any questions or you just want to share some pictures or videos of your own cool setups, by all means, go ahead and post them in this Discord. We love supporting one another, and if you guys ever have any questions, there are more than enough people that would be able to help you out. And without any further ado, let's get into the tour. Guys, this is it. So let's take a look. Now, why I'm really excited for you guys to actually finally see this is because what my old setup was like. I mean, you remember what it was like. We were set up in the freaking living room. And now we actually have a room, so I don't have to be as quiet, right? Or can you still hear me upstairs?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Well, maybe I should stop yelling so much. This is the main setup. We have the extra long desk. So here we eventually want to do just the setup just for YouTube, and then we'll have streaming here, so we'll have an additional camera there. But right now this is the main setup. So I mean, from what I started with till now, this is some major upgrades, and I don't know how I've justified all these purchases to you yet.
I have been wondering. I keep seeing new things like this.
Yeah, banana leaves.
I was like, what is this?
That was kind of a spur of the moment, but I've been looking at it for a really long time.
A few new things.
Every time I walk into Home Depot, there's.
But I don't see these packages come down here.
You're not supposed to. Then we have like the cheaper light options, which we use this. These are the side lights, the background lights that we use on stream, and that better lights the background. And like I've told you before, guys, you know, like the background really needs to be kind of defining of you. Like this is just kind of who I am. I like Dragon Ball. I started playing games on the Nintendo 64. I played hockey for a really long time. It's not anything complicated, but it's just something that's fun to have in the backgrounds for a conversation. So when you guys are doing kind of your own, I mean, think about that. If you guys don't have anything, I mean, even something as simple as a picture in the background can be very, very useful. I mean, I love hockey, so that's what that is. And then of course, you guys know the Stormtrooper I have always in the back of every single stream, so he sits right there always. And actually, this was
his birthday present.
Was it birthday or Christmas?
Birthday.
Birthday.
It was your birthday present. Everyone was looking at me in Target, holding this Stormtrooper that was my height.
That's not your height.
Close to my height. But I was so excited to bring it to him.
Why didn't you? And you didn't give me the Darth Vader one. Why?
Because it's no. I like Stormtroopers. I love Darth Vader, but from before.
Before we get into the set, the only thing I wanted to show you is just on this side, like I have my console in the background. I have an extra computer here just because I use it for work and other things, but Sometimes I'll use that just to see how my stream is doing. If you guys have watched it before, you know that sometimes my mic will cut out and I'll sound like a robot. And so if that ever happens, or at the beginning of the streams, I make sure it's not starting out that way. And so if I ever have anything that I'm testing or doing and I'm live, that's what I use. And I guess the first thing is, really I should show you, is I just have a one PC setup. Don't roast me too bad for my poor cable management. This was the best I could think of at the moment. There's a lot down there. My old keyboard broke, so I just got like a budget keyboard. Surprisingly, that was like the cheapest one they had. We have the Go XLR, as I have showed you guys so many times why it's so good. I mean, compared to what we used to use, which was just the headset, and we used to have this, and I used to not have a background, so I used to hang a piece of green fabric in our living room and our kitchen every single day
and I would take it down for the day.
And she would take it down after I left for work in the morning. It was very hectic. This is a dream come true for me. Normally here we would have the Sony A5100, but we're using that right now to shoot this. And then we have the face lamp right there. This one we do use if this one breaks, but we're doing something else with this one. I'm actually going to mount this one up here soon, or across. And what it'll do is it'll give you guys an actual studio shot of everything. So sometimes in intermission screens or something, you guys will be able to see that. But we had to put that there because this camera, we recently had an issue with the battery adapter going out and going bad, and it no longer recognizes it as a power source. So what I've been doing is, this is like my cheat option, is I have a dual battery charger. One's in the camera now, and then I have another two there, so I'll switch them out like in the middle of stream. That's why my camera dies in the middle of streams recently. But if you guys wanted to see the audio setup, simple microphone, XLR microphone, is Audio Technica AT2020 with the pop filter. This boom lift, this was like, I think like 20 bucks, if that, and it works great. No issues with it. And we have the Stream Deck. I think this is probably the biggest purchase that I made that had the biggest disappointment. As you guys can see, I try to use Spotify with it and it just doesn't work. Instead, we just have the whole thing programmed so that I have just a few scenes, I have emotes, I can put markers, I can clip stuff, I can go live. Half the time that doesn't work and you need to have the software open when using it. It's pretty annoying. Honestly, if I could do it on the computer, or if I had a different device to do it, I would use that instead. And we got the 3 monitor setup. This is the new monitor that I got because Warzone had just come out and I raged and I threw my controller and I yelled at myself. Yeah, so, and then we have the other 2 monitors. Both of these are hooked up to the PC. That's the PS4, obviously. This is the main monitor. This is the secondary monitor. This one I'll use to look at Streamlabs, to change scenes if I need to. This is also the screen that I use for when we're researching different equipment and other things like that. This one over here, obviously, it's the chat. So I'll have about half the screen filled up with the chat, and then the other half I have alerts, I have my Discord open, I have Spotify all here on the bottom, and that's normally how I have it set. So that way I'm actually looking at chat and facing the camera instead of facing away from you guys. And the ring light, I mean, that thing was like, that was yours.
That was mine.
And that was like what, like 10 bucks?
25.
It was like 25. I found the same one, it was like for $15. But then we also got the new gimbal, which we're using. Which looks absolutely amazing. But this is the setup, you guys. I mean, nothing like what you would see from, you know, top tier people. You know, this isn't a Nick Merck's basement or a Ninja Stream Room thing. This is just, you know, humble little setup where I can literally do almost anything that they can do right from here, and it's as good of quality. You know, we're going to be upgrading things as we get them, like when the new Canon R5 series comes out, we're going to be getting that in September. But that's the whole tour. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. You guys know I stream almost every day. We're going to be changing that, like 3 days a week. I want to make enough time for you guys to be able to have these kinds of videos where I can answer more questions or go more in depth with audio or visual for you guys, just so that you guys can have, you know, a better idea of how I do things. Might not be the right thing for you guys, but it's how I do it. It's what works for me. It's what I found easiest and with the best quality possible. If you guys want to check out stream, I stream at least 3 times a week. What we're trying to do is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, 3 to 4 times a week. And then off that time, we're making these kinds of videos. So if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments, or you can reply to any of my tweets. If you guys have any ideas on what you would need or what you're looking forward to seeing from us here, then by all means let me know so I can help you guys out. But I appreciate you guys taking a look. So excited. I feel like a little kid in a candy factory.
I'm glad that you're happy.
Yeah. All of this would not ever have happened if I didn't have my wife. We have 2 beautiful young boys and another on the way, and there is no way in hell I'd ever be able to do this without my wife. So for everything that I'm able to do for you guys, I got her permission.
So me guys.
So thank you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Keep busy. Guys, one of the main points of starting from scratch this series, this channel, is learn from my mistakes. Don't waste another minute. Don't waste another minute like I have wasted. I've wasted enough time for all of us.